Puerto Rico Governor Jennifer Gonzalez.
Jesus. Okay, sorry about that. Welcome everybody to sorry, my phone. To a random midday installment of Sleepy House Dad Gaming with Sir Cosmo Weird. And we're getting into the First Descendant because it's like popcorn and I don't really know, like it was really between this or Mortal Shell, and I had a question and I didn't want to go looking it up and spending extra time. And the question was, what are the First Descendants good for? That's what I wanted to do. Simple question. What are they good for? And then to play a little bit. I'm doing this boost path business for the bunny. Know something for mail? Yeah. Let's check the mail. What's this? Login event, summer medical support. Online medical support. Content challenge mission event. It's arrived. What's this? Okay, some materials. Blueprint. Control core. Bunch of materials. Just a lot of stuff. A catalyst. Okay. Alright, cool. So, yes, let's go to Descendants and let's see what's up.
Are you ready to be shocked?
I really like Bunny for being able to run around long distances really fast.
Are you ready to be shocked?
There's enemy within range. When damage, this damage increases proportionally. The reason why I'm interested is because I thought, how do you make an efficient use of this game? Your first character is Bunny. She's going to be good for farming. This guy's, I think, just tanky, and so, but I want a different character for tanking. So let's see what this lady is good for, right? Cold-blooded hunter. Fires frost shots to deal damage to hit enemies and explosion damage to nearby enemies. Inflicts ice shackle. Ice shackles stage. Ice shackle sounds like a crowd control. Creates ice sheets on the ground. Touch enemies that touch the ice sheet are inflicted with ice shackle. Yeah, so she, okay. Launches chill towards the front. Inflicts damage and ice shackle on enemies that come into contact with chill. There's a blizzard that at a designated location continues damage, explodes, ice shackle, everything around ice shackle. That'll be.
Wanna feel a chill?
How do I tooltip? Oh. Where's the hand? It's over here. Level of my character. My mastery rank. Oh, I did this already. Hold up. Where is my weapon proficiency? Weapon proficiency is level 40. I've not even been trying different weapons. Okay. I should probably keep track of that. Anyway. Okay, so Ajax, we already know, but I need my waifus. Alright. What's your deal? Never see enemies.
If you want to live.
Tooltip scroll. This is just this side. But what is the room 0 trauma? What is that? Oh, I see. Continuous damage. Toxic puddle. And panic. So it's also crowd control. But it gains plague body armor. Despair. So it's continuous damage on despair, continuous damage. Damage interval, duration. So it's just like a dot on top of a
Do
dot.
as I say. If you want to live.
Throws poison to create a toxic swamp. Room 0 drama and venom soaked. Leave toxic footprints as they move. Apply room 0 trauma to enemies on contact. And what the hell is decay? Oh, so it's dots on top of 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 dots. It's like endless dots. Room 0 trauma, and then what's nightmare? So everything is resulting on, but how is nightmare different than decay
Do as I
or?
say. If you want to live.
Oh, Okay, so Decay has a movement speed reduction. How's it different? How is Nightmare different from Despair? And when an enemy inflicted with room zero trauma is killed, spawns toss puddle enemies step in and inflicted room zero trauma. Toxic reaction. Okay, all right. So
Do as I say. If you want to live,
so if I want open world, right? I'm using Bunny. But if I'm farming an instance inside in an enclosed space, I'm using Freyna. What does Look Pick have?
This operation, it's just wiping them all out.
The Final Grenadier. Those grenade dealing explosion damage and burn. Overclock. Burn. What's overload? So it's like burst damage. It's burst damage. He's gonna kill things maybe faster. Freyna might be stronger over time, but he has this immediate
It's just wiping them all out.
explosion damage. Yeah, that's burst damage. Okay, so that's something to look for. What's Jaber do?
Commencing turret synchronization operation.
Okay, so he can position turrets wherever he wants. What's up, Spirit Desk? How you doing? Oh, he's got a medical turret too. So support. And it can taunt. Oh, that's helpful. Not bad. And you're just chilling. Midday chill. Today is my son's third day of daycare, and I'm stressed. But I am taking a couple hours to just chill and talk shit and look at descendant breakdowns to understand which descendants are good at which modes. And it's it's just like a little thing you do with video games that have many characters, and you want to know what they're good at and stuff like that. So I'm just reading character stuff. That's what I'm doing. And so far, what I've got is that Bunny is excellent for this like open world grinding because she can just move around fast between objectives. Obviously, Ajax is a tank, but you know, I'm trying to get a roster of the ladies. Anyways, Viessa seems to be all about crowd control. Freyna seems to be about dot damage and kind of like breaking things down in an enclosed space. So yeah, so she does extra damage. I can bits showing back in the day, yeah. Okay, let me see Jaber. I thought I was looking at Jaber. He's got medical turrets.
Synchronization operation.
An explosion at the point of impact dealing explosive, so he's got some burst. So just a little bit of everything, but it's mainly support. Explosive range, each hit creates a turret zone, restores health to the turret. Increases the turret duration. Explosive damage. I see. Detonates a summon turret. Granting overhaul. Destruction releases multiple fragments around dealing explosive damage. Summon turrets within the turret zone. While holding overhaul. Summon turrets within the turret zone. Reactivate. And then you get turret sync. What's turret sync? Okay.
Commencing. Turret. Synchronous.
What does Glade do?
Beloved daughter Daya.
Oh boy.
Hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you no matter what.
Firearm attack and penetration but reduces HP recovery. Firearm attack and penetration. So she's gonna break through armor. But she receives more damage. Continues HP consumption. Consume when maintained. Okay, interesting. Deals damage to target within range or recovers HP. Amount increased based on the number of enemies hit. Deals damage proportionally to HP. Oh. Gains vigor. Attacks proportionally to the number of enemies hit. Why doesn't it say?
Hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you no matter what.
What vigor is in the tooltip? It doesn't say. I don't know what vigor. Vigor stacks proportionally to the number of enemies hit. Yeah, but what is it? Maybe vigor is just like a stat buff. Or like a normal AoE defensive enhancement, HP absorption, stats conversion, okay. Arcane enhancement, acceleration, okay. When in frenzied state, applies maximize lethality, critical hit, critical damage, weak point. So this is a boss killer.
Hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you.
Like she has something. She has one AoE move, but then she has increased sensory. Okay, what's this? Power of life on when hitting an enemy with the unique weapon, weaves through enemies to deal damage and inflict additional. So increase additional damage proportionally to HP. Proportionally to HP, so she needs a lot of HP. Inflict stun on enemies that are hit. Massacre. So additional damage.
Oh, my beloved
Frenzied.
daughter Daya. Hold on a little longer.
And
Your mom
okay,
will
so she
save
needs a
you
lot
no
of
matter
HP.
what.
If you were to hit yeah, so okay, that's crowd control. So you need that for crowd control, and then you need life siphon. So you're kind of vampiric hope seeker, huh? But then you're using pretty much increased sensory. Okay, interesting. Alright, so that's Galay. What does Sharon do? So there are stealth missions.
Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
Deals damage to enemies in front with the cutoff beam while moving. Inflicts electrocution. Okay. So it's like a clash. What's this? Clash, continuous damage, and skill up. Continuous damage? Ah, the electrocution does continuous damage.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why?
Active
Because
camouflage.
I exist in their blind spot.
Holding the skill input moves you to the designated location. Ambush. Ambush. For 10 seconds. Use fire on skill while in ambush. Applies the effect and ends it.
Can't see me. Why?
So,
Because I exist in their blind spot.
okay. Using a firearm skill while in ambush applies the effect and ends it. So you have 10 seconds to do double damage, increase crit and hit.
The Vulgus can't see me.
But once you do it, it ends it.
Because I exist in their blind spot.
You get 10 seconds to get in position and use a shot. So, I mean, okay. Shock nuts. Stun. Assassination target. Effect propagation range on death. Max propagation count. And enemy with the highest HP within range.
The Vulgus can't
So
see me.
you stun.
Why? Because I
Use a
exist
priority
in their blind
target.
spot.
Go invis. Shoot him in the back. You probably would need something like not long range. I wouldn't say she was a sniping character, but you would need oh, maybe this.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
Yeah, it's all about this. You get in position. This is your move. This is okay. So you can use whatever. Generates multiple short swords. Oh, fires them at a designated target. Hit enemies take explosion damage.
The
Oh,
Vulgus can't see me.
and are inflicted with
Why?
electrocution.
Because I exist in their blind
Shit.
spot.
The short sword deal greater damage to assassination target. Oh, there we go. There we go. Holding the skill input, firing using the attack button, and cancel using the aim button. Killing an enemy by using a skill resets the active camouflage cooldown. This effect gains cooldown. When
The
attacking
Vulgus
increases
can't see me.
damage against enemies who are not targeting caster.
Because I exist in their blind spot.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. So I feel like Glay and Sharon.
Oh, my beloved daughter Daya.
Hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you.
The Vulgus.
Seems like Glay has a massive HP pool and she just stands there,
Hold on a little longer. Your mom will
absorbs
save you no matter what.
health from the environment, and then this is like blows up, increased sensory. Life sphere regeneration. Did not have shield or MP. Interesting. Just a massive health pool. She just stands there and wrecks shit and absorbs health. Gives herself up. Where Sharon is more mobile, she has to do her damage from the rear. So they're just like the opposite sides of the same coin. It's just whether or not
Hold on a little longer.
you have somebody that can stay in place.
Your mom will save you no matter what.
Well, she doesn't exactly have defense. She does need to move and collect her health in order to do the damage. So, okay, let's keep going. What does Blair do?
So, what's my role? Cook or arsonist?
Continuous damage. Target aggression. What's that? Oh, health recovery, MP recovery. Ventilate, chained, and healing. Afflicted with burn. Deadly cuisine, cooldown. This is burn taste. Movement restrictions. Where do you see movement restrictions?
So, what's my role? Cook or arsonist?
Giant fireball. Invade enemies and divides into multiple smaller fireballs. Round dot, continuous damage, destruction. Destruction. Skill critical hit. Flame zones. He kind of reminds me of, he's like Freyna, but with fire. So that's how I feel.
What do
That'll
you
be
get
do.
when you mix water and arcade?
Tracking bubbles. Puddle. Laundry. Who's doing the laundry? What's that? Electrical skill resistance reduction. Non-attribute skill resistance reduction. Oh, she does debuffs on the enemy for non-attribute and electrical skill. So she's paired with like a Bunny or Sharon. Valby is going to be more effective. That's cool. Enemies in range. Knockdown. Continues damage inflicted with laundry.
What do you get when you mix water and
Enemies
arcade?
inflicted with knockdown.
Of course.
Then you get liquefied state. Does not collide with enemies and creates a waterway. Okay. On the ground. Oh, she gets a silver server. His stats increases damage and then max MP increases. Liquefied. So while she's surfing around, she does more damage. Equip a unique weapon. Laundry bomb. Doing the laundry. Merge, increase damage. Okay, whatever. Movement speed. While on water, increases
What do you
movement
get
speed and
when you
recovers
mix
shield and
water
MP. Puddles
and
great.
arcade?
As skills are also considered water. Laundry, a certain number of times
Of course.
or more with skill creates a splash. Applies a cooldown after creating a splash. It deals damage to enemies standing in the splash, whose damage is max MP. Wait a second. Clean up. Plop plop. Does not collide with enemies and creates a waterway on the ground. She gets faster. Movement speed increase. Oh! So, and this lasts for 20 seconds. I wonder how much faster. This is a 330% versus
What do you get when you mix? Are you ready to be shocked?
speed increase. Well, this is interesting. So the sprint speed increases 50%. Sprint speed increase. Why did they say it like this? Sprint speed increases to 6. What are they doing? This is confusing. So do they
What
mean
do you
to
get
say
when you mix water and of course.
movement speed increase amount 30%? Is it like how much distance they can cover with that speed? Is that what? No, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's another way to get around. She's pretty fast. Okay, what's Cal do?
With my strength, I will pull everything towards me.
Max amount of
Even
magnetic
the
force increases
final
proportionally to max shield. When the shield is fully consumed, gains magnetic care. Decrease a lot of combat. Okay. Shield recovery, magnetic force recovery. Okay. Deals damage to pierced enemies, inflicts knockback. Magnetic force, say, a controller. Covers additionally. So he has just a big shield. And he's got a defense increase to self. Okay. Creates a moving barrier that blocks enemy ranged attacks. Using the barrier recovers magnetic force. Every time the barrier blocks an attack, recovers additional magnetic force proportional to the damage blocked. Inflicts stun on enemies on contact.
Everything towards me.
Up to magnetic force based on the number of times the barrier inflicts. Okay, so he's a tank. Hit by enemies in the magnetic spurt state. Magnetic force is consumed instead of shield and HP. Okay, he's a tank. Superconductivity thrusts to soar into the air before descending. When used in midair, immediately descends and collides with enemies, dealing damage on the collision. Damage increased proportionally to the amount of magnetic force consumed. When skill ends, magnetic force is fully consumed. Using the skill becomes okay. Set of shield. So how do you gain magnetic force? Increase proportionally to max shield. Magnetic care, and that has a cooldown. So time to trigger is 10 seconds. Recovery interval is 1 second. Shield recovery. Shield is 4. Magnetic recovery.
With my strength, I will pull everything towards me.
I see.
Even the final victory.
Magnetic. So magnetic care improves the shield and magnetic recovery. And barrier. Okay, so the tank. What's this guy do? Explosives master.
You don't build a reputation. You exploded.
He uses sticky bombs. Burst damage, I'm guessing. Detonate those bombs. Chained. Tracking projectile. Knockback. Spell. And grants madness. Madness. to self. Okay. Drops a bomb on the ground when hit. And literally, every time he drops this, everything's just blowing up. Okay. Okay, funny. Alright, Enzo, what do you got?
The most important things on the
Just
battlefield.
like bloop bloop, bomb bomb here, bomb there, bomb there. Consuming bullets activate prep effects that match the type of bullets. Activation. It's firing specialist itself.
Naturally.
How to reload stored weapon. The fight increases the efficiency of disarming the security of encrypted vaults. And also the reward for successful disarming. So it increases
The most important things on the battlefield.
what can you get out of encrypted vaults in this game?
Supplies and support. Naturally.
Also. Okay. So okay. The First Descendant.
The most important things on the battlefield.
Are encrypted vaults important, and
Supplies and support. Naturally.
is Enzo necessary to maximize gains?
The most important things on the battlefield. Supplies and support. Naturally.
Enzo is very important. Enzo apparently is critical.
The most important things on the battlefield.
First.
Supplies and support. Naturally.
Hard difficulty in specific high level regions. Secret code breakers.
The most important things on the battlefield. Supplies and support, naturally.
Okay, so apparently this guy is very important. This passive is very important to unlock. What else does he got going on? Bullet supply and device disintegration. Bullets grants firearm reinspection. What's that? Allies who approach it. Bullet supplying device can be used once each ally disappears. Everyone has. Okay. Provides ammo. You don't need ammo drops. Launch an explosive drone. How long does this last? It just increases your fire rate, reduces your recoil. So everybody's gonna fire better. Okay, just got this support. Launches an explosive drone. Explosive drone explodes on contact with enemy or terrain object, dealing explosive damage. Using the skill reloads the firearm in use. Okay, so
Supplies and support, naturally.
first damage on a cluster. Summon shield recover comms. The shield recover comms is first summoned. It recovers the shield and grants enhanced combat suit. Duration, initial shield recovery, continuous shield recovery, movement speed increase amount by 8 seconds. Enhanced combat suit. So he gets a shield back. He gets explosive drone. He supplies ammo for the team. Summons a small supply ship for self and allies.
The most important things
It
on the
provides
battlefield.
supply bullets and grants perfect support. Explosive attack
Supplies
increase
and
amount.
Support, naturally.
I need explosive firearms. Also damage increase. Enemies in front while it is active. When an explosive drone is used, so small supply should fire small missiles for that. Okay. So you'll never run out of ammunition with this guy. I mean, I'm not terribly excited with this dude, but
Supplies and support, naturally.
he's got a utility. Okay, so you need to reserve a slot for him. What's Yujin do? Healing drone. He's a healer.
Dream is for you all not to get hurt. But nothing at all will get to me.
Continuous healing. Allergy. Allergy. See damage increase. Okay, so it's a debuff. So he heals the team, debuffs. Debuffs the enemy, to provide extra healing, and stimulation. Stimulation. Improves crits. Okay. So recovers uses all his allies' HP in his party squad. Whoa. So he's like Trinity. Trinity.
My dream is for you all not to get hurt.
Reduces the time it takes to rescue allies.
Get to me.
And they get additional prescription word. So they get picked up with a buff. I see. Yujin is a healer.
Are you excited excited to be here at my show? Hope you all enjoy it and have fun.
Perfect pitch. You can get up to 26% skill power modifier increase, 2% per hit. And it's
Are you excited to be here at my show? Hope you all enjoy it and have fun.
okay. She buffs skill power to the team. Goes MP while hitting. Okay. Relaxing sound. Power MP. Right. So everybody's able to use their abilities more. Inspiration gauge goes up. Maxes out. Hand skill can be used. Let's go change this skill's song completely depletes inspiration's gauge. While out of combat for a certain period of time, inspiration gauge is completely. Okay. Interesting. Alright. What's Haley's deal?
Target confirmed.
So super long distance. Cryo. Targets with cryo stacks receive additional damage and lose 1 stack when hit by Haley's firearm attack. Okay. Chill vortex. Around her. Knocking back. Hits. Knocking back. Targets firing a massive freezing beam. This crowd targets hit based on enemy. Oh, okay. Cold Fury. Every second. She gets crit increases, penetration increases.
Target confirmed.
Firearm skill and critical hit rate and firearm penetration. Immune to knockdown and gains an increase to her firearm and skill critical hit damage. Stacks decrease. I see. So she could stay put. She just fire at a weak point. I see. Penetration fire. Yeah. Portion of MP upon successful attack and weak points. Skill ends depending on the number of fire bullets. Interesting.
Target confirmed.
So she's over 25 meters away. Yeah, I mean, it just seems like boss damage. Seems like boss damage. Cool. Scaling.
The void is filled with the unexpected.
State of confusion level grants benefit yourself and your agility.
And I enjoy that.
Right, so what's this? Erosion. Fires an enemy and fires void corrosion.
The
Acidic
void is
decay.
filled with the unexpected.
This continues damage a dot. Dashes forward. Pierce targets. Knockback.
And I enjoy that.
Just a cooldown onslaught. There's like a blood rot. Explodes, dealing damage to target enemies within range. And then tremor deals additional damage to the amount of acidic decay stacks. Onslaught. What is onslaught?
The void is filled with the unexpected.
Inesrea, Hound Unit. Commencing operation.
Chain lightning. Inflicts conductor. Deals increased damage. Okay. Creates current coils on nearby enemies to deal damage. All enemies with conductor to deal damage. Conductor on those hit. Attacking enemies with conductor deals increased damage. Okay. And with
Inesrea,
electricity.
Hound Unit. Commencing operation.
Thrust hit forward to release a bolt of lightning. Damage range. Releasing charge at the peak deals the most damage. Okay. So she's just... I mean... What's this? What am I looking at here?
Inesrea, Hound Unit. Commencing operation.
This seems to me like...
Inesrea, Hound Unit. Commencing operation.
Those a plasma accelerator coil forward and creates a thunder snare.
Inesrea, Hound Unit. Commencing operation.
Okay.
I will not be afraid.
What is your passive? Additional stat bonus when firing a firearm in midair. So air accuracy, explosive attack increase, air attack increase, air recoil reduction rate,
Restore hope.
damage reduction while airborne. Fires flames in the direction of the crosshairs. To deal damage and inflict repentance. Continuous damage. Fire skill resistance reduction. Just does fire damage. Just get some healing back. It grants blessing. Health recovery amount.
I will not be afraid.
Repentance acts the same as burn. Firearm attacks. As enemies afflicted with repentance have a chance to recover rounds for the firearm use. An enemy with repentance is killed. Repentance on nearby enemies. So it's continuous damage based on skill power. Fire skill resistance reduction. You get a chance to get ammunition back. Flames pierce terrain when used on the ground and explode when colliding with terrain when fired. In midair. So you gotta decide what you're gonna do. Greatly decreases gravity while this skill is active. Firearm attacks while in midair have additional effects, depending on the rounds in use.
I will not be afraid.
However, jumping, grappling, hook charge times have been adjusted. So, you get more AoE damage. Special round. Oh, I see.
Surely restore hope.
So, general rounds, multi-hit chance increase, multi-hit damage increase. Impact rounds, attack drop off distance increase. Critical hit MP recovery. Okay. Surrounding. Okay, special rounds, additional effects. Firearm damage. Bigger radius. Target count, max expendable range, okay. And high power round, additional fire damage on hitting enemies with repentance. Additional fire damage. Chance.
I will not be afraid.
I see. So you can weaken enemies, you get some healing back. What else is this? Shoots into the air.
Restore hope.
Moves quickly in the direction of movement and reloads currently equipped weapons. Jumps to reset and holding down the skill increases the distance traveled. So she can go up high. She lifts off, she does fire damage. Let's get back to business. Redemption. She removes all debuffs and grants Prayer of Redemption. So it's damage reduction.
I will not be afraid.
Whatever.
Restore hope.
Whatever stacks she removes, stacks removed on hit 1. She'll give you HP and MP back. Ah, interesting. If she's in the air, she gets a damage buff.
I will not be afraid. I will surely restore hope.
A defensive enhancement? Oh, to herself? Oh, yeah, defensive enhancement. It's not, yeah, interesting. She can heal. Oh, okay.
I
So
will
she
not be
heals.
afraid.
She's a healer. And it's interesting. She provides buffs and debuffs. Okay, so I would like to check that out. I think she's cool.
I will surely restore.
What's Nell do?
All the cards on the battlefield.
When using E-Scythe, enemies in front are inflicted with E-Scythe Scan. When attacking enemies inflicted with E-Scythe Scan, additional damage is dealt. An enemy with E-Scythe Scan effect dies. Is applied to by enemies positioned at the crosshair are guaranteed to receive E-Scythe Scan effect for Colossi. If the crosshair is near a weak point, that weak point receives the E5 scan effect. When decrypting an encrypted vault, efficiency increases and the reward amount increases upon successful decryption. There we go. Wait a second. Suspicion in what the fuck? Didn't we just see that there was nobody? Nell versus Enzo.
All the cards on the battlefield. Are in my hands.
I just asked Google Gemini if there was any alternate characters to Enzo. I said no. I just found one. Now it's like, yes, of course. Kidding me?
All the cards on the battlefield.
I can't believe it.
Are in my hands.
Well, that settles it. She fires a barrage of breach shards, dealing damage to hit enemies. Hit is inflicted with E-Type scan. An additional effect is triggered. What was that additional effect? Gates of the Abyss cooldown reduction? Which one's that? Oh. All firearm attacks from Nell target weak points. Damage over self-balance.
All the cards on the battlefield.
Any target afflicted with E6 reshot is negotiate Gates of the Abyss.
Are in my hands.
Wait. With the breach shard. This is breach protection, breach link. I see breach shards also.
All the cards on the battlefield.
Slows weekends.
Are in my hands.
I think she's pretty cool. Detonates archbreach causing great reversal. Inflicts tow on enemies near the archbreach and explosion damage to them. And she's good with vaults. Yep. Yep. There we go. Okay, cool. I would like to figure that out. Harris, what are you about?
Leave it to the construction car captain. I'll take care of it.
Games consumes toxin each time a skill is used. Grants a variety of effects based on the amount of toxin. Like what? It's below 30%. Cooldown reduction. Skill duration is up. Damage reduction and duration. When you have optimization, above 30 but below 70, max HP, defense, damage reduction. She gets increase amount, skill power increase, damage reduction, duration. Interesting. Okay. Charges forward, swing Nova, Iron Will Panner to deal damage to the target. Looks towed. I guess pulls him in.
Leave it to the construction car, Captain.
Using crushing charge consecutively within combat duration enhances the stack. Jumps forward and deals damage on landing against projected barrier, proportional to the number of enemies hit. No target is hit, the cooldown of sight intrusion is partially refunded. Enters a designated danger zone. Consumes toxin to deal damage to nearby enemies. Inflicts spray hazardous substance on enemies. Grants buffs while in designated danger zone. Spray hazardous substance. Damage interval duration. Okay, so she. It's like fart gas. And then she's just standing in it.
Leave it to the construction car, Captain. I'll take care of it.
So she has like. A cutting laser over a wide area. Additional skill attack versus Colossus. Interesting. She has a specific. Does that's interesting. Does anybody? Oh, I got somebody at the door. I'll be right back.
Leave it to the construction car, Captain. I'll take care of it. Leave it to the construction car, Captain. I'll take care of it. Leave it to the construction car, Captain. I'll take care of it. Leave it to the construction car, Captain. I'll take care of it. construction card, Captain. I'll take care of it. Leave it to the construction card, Captain. I'll take care of it. Leave it to the construction card, Captain. I'll take care of it. Leave it to the construction card, Captain. I'll take care of it. Leave it to the construction card, Captain. I'll take care of it. Leave it to the construction card, Captain. I'll take care of it.
Apologies.
Leave it to the
I have
construction
returned.
card captain.
And,
I'll take care of it.
yes. So, what's going on here? Continuous damage. So that's her AoE. She gets an overshield.
Leave it to the construction card captain. I'll take care of it.
So she gets defense based on how many enemies she hits. But if it's just a... See, what I'm wondering is, does this make her especially defense skill weapons, normal AoE, clash and an overshield? I don't know that the additional skill attack versus Colossus means that she's very strong as like a boss damage dealer, or that that's just what she needs in order to help her be balanced against bosses. You know?
Leave it to the construction card captain. I'll take care of it.
Each time a skill is used. So gains or consumes. Gains or consumes. Maintaining a certain amount of toxic for a certain period of time grants best condition for each stage. So I can get damage reduction. So every stage has damage reduction, but I get increased defense amounts when I'm optimal. And when I'm...
Leave it to the construction card captain. I'll take care of it.
That's very interesting. So if you want to designate a danger zone and you want a duration to increase, you do it early on. You can pull enemies. Okay, interesting. I don't know. It could be cool. She could be fine. Let's see what this one does.
We'll never be apart again.
The melee weapon is increased stats. Are there melee weapons in this game?
I will protect my mom.
Mom? What are you talking about? Max HP, okay. Using the glacial clash skill. Gains delight proportional to restoration. Frozen delight. Using the skill activates glacial clash. Using glacial clash to dash forward, stabs enemies to deal damage, inflict knockback. Okay.
We'll never be apart again.
Holding skill input activates glacial breakthrough.
I will protect my mom.
Moves forward and damages targets on collision. Looks snowflake. damage. The skills don't increase AoE that deals damage explosive. Okay. So she will shoot closes the distance. Grants Ice Wall to self. Increases stats and explodes to deal AoE damage. Defensive enhancement. She's a tank.
We'll never be apart again.
Launches an avalanche forward. Avalanche moves, towing enemies, hitting a moving avalanche with glacial clash skill triggers a chill explosion, which deals AoE damage. Inflicts white panic. What's that? Action speed. Okay. On enemies, each time glacial clash triggers a chill explosion from the same avalanche, the effect increases. Each time it triggers a chill explosion from the same avalanche, the effect increases. Hitting chill explosion a certain number of times grants Frostthorn. Delight acquired. What is delight? The avalanche moves while towing enemies. Hitting a moving avalanche with glacial clash. Skill triggers a chill explosion, which deals AoE damage with white panic on enemies. Each time glacial clash triggers a chill explosion from some avalanche, the effect increases.
I will protect my mom.
So it's like a moving. Oh, and you just keep hitting it with glacial clash. And then you get Frostthorn. Delay acquired 300. Launches a Frozen Spire forward on hit. Frozen Spire decreases movement speed and deals continuous damage to enemies within range. Frozen Spire has a max number of hits. And is removed when all hits are exhausted.
We'll never be apart again.
So the light increases.
I will protect my mom.
Stats increase in proportion to the D-light gauge. So skill power. Maximum delight. That's such a that's a little weird. Okay. And then Raven does what now?
Afraid of the dark?
Defeating an enemy grants the custom resource Umbra. Equipping a shotgun activates Queen of Darkness. While active, firearm attacks deal damage.
I should really be afraid.
Additional damage per shot to hit and grant domination. Right. Of course they would. When Veil of Night is active, increases the amount of additional damage. Okay. Alright, okay. Hitting an enemy inflicted with trace or bleed with a firearm reloads a certain number of rounds. Using an active skill instantly reloads the firearm and removes the effect. When using roll, Raven moves further and retrieves blade feathers. Shadow Shot can be used after firing a shotgun a certain number of times to charge. Closer to the target, the greater damage. Inflicts trace. Each shotgun attack on an enemy with trace deals additional damage to all enemies traced within range, requires Umbra proportional to the number of enemies hit. Sends a Raven made of shadows flying forward if the Raven hits an enemy or terrain feature. Creates Blade Feather at the location. The Raven does not create Blade Feather. Refunds. Okay. It inflicts bleed on enemies within range. When reusing the skill, retrieves the Blade Feather and moves to that location. Grants ambush. Raven Blade Feather vanish when too far from Raven. she can just get up there and then bow bow. Okay. Quickly dash forward. When the dash ends, inflicts trace on enemies within range and grants a veil of night. Removed after negating damage a certain amount of time. Each shot can attack the enemy with trace, deals additional damage.
Afraid of the dark?
Fires the shotgun repeatedly. Nearby enemies, additional input consumes Umbra. Perform up to 5 attacks. Greater damage reduces incoming damage while attacking.
You should really be afraid of getting used to the darkness.
Great. AoE. Sorry. Okay, so let me just.
Ready to be shocked?
Afraid of the dark?
I feel like all of these characters are
You should really be afraid
probably fine in all
of getting
situations.
used to the darkness.
When attacking, Umbra required. Using normal attacks by attacking elites, tyrants, commanders, or colossi. 35. I see. Yeah, I shouldn't worry too much about. I feel like. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. The major thing.
Afraid of the
Was
dark?
Nell at starting point. Yeah. Opening up those ults. That's the major thing. Okay. And the battle pass is all about the cosmetics, and I'm not yet as peaked about the cosmetics. Okay, great. Great-o. So that being said, I should try to use my alternate weapons. And focus on that shit. Okay. So let's go to get some mail. Just check mail. Same thing I need to do is I think I should be crafting things more often, and I'm not sure what, but I feel like there's something I should always be crafting. So I'm gonna go check it out here and just see. Okay, so what is it that I'm looking for? This lady? This lady. What's this? Raining games? Indeed. It's raining games. Indeed, man. Indeed. What the hell is this? Blue beetle, Balby. When shaping, you can select the link shape stabilizer for the amorphous using shapes that allows you to acquire a higher shaping count. For shape stabilizers can be viewed in the amorphous materials section of the library. Okay. So I can get shape stabilizers first, then use this for this stuff in order to get better rewards. When shaping, you can manually shape each amorphous material selected one by one. When using shape continuously, shaping repeats automatically until the amorphous materials in your possession are consumed. Shape continuously progresses even after all selected shape stabilizers are consumed. Shaping stops when all, shaping certain amorphous materials increases the shaping count. When the shaping count is full, it allows you to select and acquire a reward on the next shape. At that time, the amorphous material is not consumed. When using shapes continuously, with force shaping automatically acquires a pre-selected reward and continues to shape continuously with force shaping. So basically, if you want something, specifically, you can guarantee it over time. So you can get a bunch of the, you can get a bunch of these to improve your chances. Then select what you want, have a bunch of those materials. It's okay. Got it. All right. Let's not get caught up in that. I think you need like a bunch of that stuff to really make it work. My lord.
Oh, the special human child. What do you need? You found some special data from the Void Abyss. Intriguing and captivating data, in fact. The organism that Keelan rescued from the Void Vessel is no ordinary dog. It's the product of highly complex and sophisticated genetic engineering involving Archae.
This slave reminds me.
The signal picked up in the Void Abyss was a sensor of sorts. The organism's response to Keelan's Archae waves. Up until this point, only descendants have been able to respond to and detect Archae. But it seems that this organism has a very specialized sensitivity to Archae.
They're talking about a dog.
We
Talking about a doggo.
new possibilities for this fascinating creature every day. Similar to when we first saw the possibilities of humanity. The Magisters speculate that this organism was created by the ancestors. It's just a theory, for now, of course. We've categorized this organism as a new species, an Archae Fellow. This category means that it's a being that responds to Archae and can help descendants in a variety of ways, which is, of course, what we plan to use them for.
Damn. About to
I've also discovered a way to research
exploit these dogs.
given enough materials. But as this organism came from the Void Vessel, you'll need to gather the materials from there. I'm hoping you'll be able to help me collect the materials I need to research this organism while you're on other operations.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
Okay. I got another one. For some reason. What do I want to... I how does accelerate research content work? Hmm. Actively reduce the crafting research time of ongoing items at the Research Institute. Playing and completing designated game missions. So you set something up for to build, and then you do these missions to speed it up. That's tight. They give you a lot of ways to influence the. What's this? Info grid extraction. What are info grid tokens? This allows you to get materials by exchanging them. Exchange archive shards. What was this? Wow. Okay, let me not do that, any of that stuff. Okay. Cool beans. Fellow research fellow. Okay.
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?
Well, it looks like. How do you get your?
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
Okay, I will do this later. I have to farm this stuff. I do want the German Shepherd, I think. Look at that later. Okay, let's focus here. Oh, let's check this out. So right now, other than reading up on the different descendants, trying to figure out, you know, which ones I want to go after and what I want to do and stuff, there's a laid out path that you just kind of follow in an order in order to get an ultimate bunny, which is, I guess, a pretty reliable descendant to have because it's going to help you farm a lot of content and get started with a lot of your basic materials in bulk, which is strong enough. So do I just have to redo this? I think I just have to redo this until I do what? Obtain the revealed Vulgus recording device for the void vessel and complete the operation. I'll do that later. I was clearing up this zone. What's this? Why is there a disable nearby surveillance towers and time limit? That's what we don't know about? Additional rewards. This is a infiltrate and neutralize the power unit. I'm just gonna blow it up. It's got a question mark and looks different. Now that I've spent nearly 2 hours reading not a book, I've got about 2.5 hours before I gotta get out to my son. So making good progress. And that is gone. The thing is gone that I was looking for. Okay, so I'm just gonna go here now. Agna Desert. What is that thing in the sky? Okay, we want to go here first, or here maybe. Here. I don't really need to actually worry too much about builds. I could just speed over here. Mission.
Footsteps I could hear. It was you. I'm so glad. I couldn't concentrate on anything because of the vulgus. Maybe they're throwing a party or something. I want you to wreak havoc on them. They were really boring, and now they're suddenly really active. Watch out. Ugh, that seems to be one of the vulgus who started this horrible party. You should take care of him. Still noisy. You gotta keep moving if you're gonna ruin someone else's party. Hold your ground.
All right, Luna. But before we go, there's something I want to share.
Okie dokie. I did it. I'm trying to now level up this weapon so I can max it out. Let's see where we gotta go. Oh, let me go get my X. Be right back. Be right back. Okay. So, wanna knock these out as well. Just finish up this end, I guess. Complete the main quest, Caligo and Arche.
Hey, Descendant. Looks like the Vulgus are storing resources in several places. What do you think is more important than Caligo bones in this region? Steal a sample from their storage so I can analyze whatever it is that they're stocking up on. Ah, isn't that a Vulgus transport ship? Be careful. We're fine. You can stop worrying about us and finish the operation. Okay. Move the sample to the supply box.
Okay.
Damn it, Vulgus forces have appeared. I hope no one gets hurt.
They could, like, do the other one.
Although, come to think of it, isn't this an urn?
Probably stand still. Just chill.
Sorry, not a good time to make jokes. Vulgus went that way. Be careful.
Are they talking shit? No, 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 no. Wait, were they playing? No, no, no. They want to play Once Human. But they haven't started playing that yet, that I'm aware of. This is the Warframe clone. It's been out for a while now, and it's hanging in there, doing well. You know, some seasons good, some seasons not so great. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Why am I having a hard time?
Great. We
There we go.
extracted the data as quick as we could and found out that they were also storing Calico bones. Now I have to try to figure out why.
Why? This part is just like Destiny. Yeah, I don't know. I played a whole campaign of Once Human, and I liked the first campaign. It was alright, but the whole like game identity of that is really weird. You know, like they're not really. I feel like they're not really honoring what they like set out to accomplish with that. It's a very busy game. It actually has a lot to going on and a lot of players and stuff, and like the vibe that it's trying to send is not. I feel like it's not servicing that community. Like it's not doing enough in the horror element, and the storytelling kind of like I feel like took a hit. I haven't played it though since that first season, so I actually ended up not finishing it, and I don't know if I didn't end up finishing it because necessarily it was bad. I just, like with most games, I kind of just fell off. Another game though, and apparently they're getting like a lot of updates for consoles release.
It's here to ruin our operation. care of it. We got some pretty clear data from the radar. I think we can find where the Caligo is buried with this. Thank you.
I want to collect these. I'm still gonna shut up. I think I'm good. Okay. Let's do normal. And then rare. I'm at 90 and 92. Yep. So let's. 85, 92. This is it? What's up to it? I don't have like ultimate stuff. Ultimate weapons. I need to transcend it. Oh, here as well. Let's do. And then anything under 50. Okay, cool. Mobbed up there. I think the next location. This right here. Where is it at? It's right underneath. Oh, I see.
Descendant. Do you remember the bone sample we took from the Caligo? A small amount of RK has been detected on it. It's strange. Ancestors aside, how can RK be detected on the bone of some giant organism?
It's a giant bone! Of course it's got RK in it.
There's a good chance that the ancestors used the Caligo to test the RK weapon.
RK weapon.
Based on the data on the Caligo that we received through the Isive,
Isive? That's how they say that?
original size based on the size of the bone, its bone density and composition,
Bone!
and some appropriate muscle mass to support this, its body would be comparable in toughness to that of a colossus.
Yeah, okay.
A Caligo like that would have been the perfect subject to test a weapon of such immense power.
Poor Caligo.
This is only a hypothesis, but it is the only conclusion that I can find when applying the calculations. We will need additional data in order to replace or confirm this.
Okay.
Guide, I understand that we have to move quickly, but I'm sorry, I can't. I'm feeling dizzy from all those sounds I was exposed to. Oh, everything sounds like noise to me now. I don't think I'll be able to handle a cave, or somewhere where everything echoes.
Luna, return to Albion now. I'll take care of things here.
Hello? I believe your thrusters have overheated. If you can't fly, you know you're about as useful as an empty tin can. You should have an ace fix you up before you break completely.
You're right. My thrusters as well as my suit are at their limits. Guide, look after the kid. Luna and I will head back.
All right, Kyle. Please take care of Luna. We'll investigate here.
Okay. So... the veteran. So we're gonna equip this. We have a new set of gear. And the next step is complete Caligo Ossuary infiltration. Okie dokie. Oh wait. Start a private operation.
I can detect arcane even from the entrance. Do you really think the ancestors experimented on this animal? I wonder if this is why they created a weapon using arcane and tested its power. We've delved this far into the past. Time to discover an ancient secret. I just switched my weapons to something higher level so I could keep up. Yeah, it's got, you know, I would say if you need something to plug into that kind of reminds you of Destiny, I think that this is gonna scratch an itch in a way.
The other weapon was too strong. Maxed out that
I knew the Vulgus are
rank
also
real easy.
desperately investigating this place because RK can be detected here. Unlike other locations, there are many broken bones here. I think there may have been a conflict at some point. I will check to see if I can detect substances other than RK.
Oh, I see. That's my energy down there.
Despite my expectations, I can find nothing other than RK. Given that only RK can be detected. Perhaps the weapon did not use RK solely as the power source. Perhaps it was used for the attack itself.
What are you saying, lady? You saying something? You said something to me. Alright.
Why did they have to build such a powerful weapon?
Oh.
I want to know. If there were any ancestor facilities still remaining, we would have been able to look for those records.
You're early. I expected nothing less from a descendant.
Oh, yeah?
Lord needs your arcade to obtain the last iron heart. Come!
Oh.
The Vulgus also discovered the existence of the RK weapon and figured out that they need RK to activate it.
Take that. I got a weapon that's really strong. They don't care, man. They don't.
It was wise to order Luna and Cal to return. If either of them had been killed by the Vulgus, they would have been used to activate the RK weapon.
That's it. Give you a lot of ammunition. You don't need no ammunition now.
These are the ruins of the ancestors. They're connected to the place where the Caligo is buried. It might be evidence that they studied the corpse firsthand. If anything remained to be destroyed, they could have continued testing its destructive power. Descendant, the enemy is sending a high-voltage electric current to damage the ancestor security protocol. Battery algorithm analysis complete. You must destroy the enemy batteries in sequence. Second enemy battery confirmed. I will try to remove the security protocol.
Is the battery that important? Are you afraid of me?
The removal is almost complete. Descendant, destroy the last battery and protect the data. Security protocol removed.
Welcome, Descendant. This Ironheart needs arcade. You should be honored. Your arcade will be used for Lord Carell's grand plan.
Sure, it does have a lot of these canisters backing them up. Right. Kick his face off. They fell on the ground. Seems like some of them fell like here somewhere. Yeah, can't get them. Oh well. Maybe they'll spawn in the lost and found.
Guide code activated. 30% of data records accessed. Analyzing security data. Analysis complete. Descendant, I have discovered the goal of the development of the RK weapon and how to use it. The RK weapon was created to destroy the Red Sphere in order to destroy the Ironheart inside it. Permission to control the RK weapon has been granted only to me. I don't know why this is. But we should focus on the operation for now. The RK weapon is hidden beneath the Mirage Stone. As I can move the weapon, let's join forces with HQ and carry out the operation together.
What's this? Tarnished.
Hey guys, it's Connor here. In this video we're going to be talking about Elden Ring, the Tarnished Edition. This is an edition of the game that is coming out to Nintendo Switch 2. As its entire game, you can see it actually plays on Nintendo Switch 2, which is curious enough and would be pretty cool. Imagine being able to play Elden Ring wherever you are, that would be pretty cool. This is coming out on the 28th of August, so that's going to be on Friday, and it is only for the Nintendo Switch 2. However, there is going to be a special upgrade pack called the Tarnished Pack, which will be available for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Now, what's included in this Tarnished Pack is going to be 2 new starting classes, the
god.
covering this in a guide once it does release. I'm still actually so tempted to maybe grab this for my Nintendo Switch 2. I don't have that many games for the Switch 2 because they really didn't release many. And alongside that, they're also introducing 4 new armor sets. They haven't teased what these look like, how we get them. This is something I'm probably also going to make guides on how you can collect.
Oh my god, Elden Ring is getting a free update too. What the fuck is this community? Why are they doing this? All the RPGs. Why are they doing this? Free updates? Have they collectively just decided to give up? Like, well, like, here, just take this, take that. Oh, scary man. Raven's Ancestor module. Bat Albion mail. Okay. That's pretty cool, man. I find it suspicious though, all these updates come. I do find it suspicious. Stick out everything. Normal. Hmm. Um. Um. Okay, let me see something. If I just do. Sigma sector drop off operation, special operation tracking, infiltration operation, avoidance, zip outs, void vessels. Crit, rust ranks, and time modifier. Point. Okay, I can't actually use this. I need a mastery rank of 23. My mastery rank is only 11.
There isn't much time. We have to hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back. I've read the report submitted through the Assieve. Only the guide could handle the RK weapon. She didn't know anything about the Caligo, but she has access permissions for the RK weapon, which is powerful enough to kill a Caligo. It's a little suspicious.
But we have a more important matter at hand. We must obtain the Ironheart. Now that we have everything we need, all that's left is to go all out.
Let's go all out.
We've already loaded a tactical armored vehicle with the material to pour over the Red Sphere. But there's a problem. The substance is highly volatile, so Kyle and Luna are escorting it carefully. This slows things down, of course. While they're escorting the tactical armored vehicle, I need you to clear out all the Vulgus from the surrounding area. We must create a secure environment to get the vehicle into position.
Once the special material arrives safely, we can move on to the final stage of our operation. When the chemical reaction changes the surface of the Red Sphere, that'll be our chance. We must activate the RK weapon at that moment. Once the Red Sphere is neutralized, we only need a small amount of RK to retrieve the Ironheart. But even though we don't need a lot, both Luna and Kyle's RK has been severely depleted. Descendant, you're the only one who can activate the weapon. I know it'll be physically demanding, but it's a critical step to accomplishing our goal.
I need you to focus on the mission more than ever. Go to the Agna Desert and complete the assignment so that the tactical armored vehicle can get into position safely. Let's show those bastards that this victory will be ours.
Hey, this is Reyna. We've detected unidentified phenomena around the Red Sphere. The floating stones are moving. Requesting reinforcements.
Don't worry, it's just the guide. She's moving the floating stones so we can approach the Red Sphere.
So, the guide really does have control. The situation is favorable for the moment. We have to hurry.
What is this? How do you destroy it? I don't know how to destroy that thing. This thing's only destructible by skill. Skill's not strong enough. You just have to keep hitting it with this shit. This thing doesn't seem to be working, man. Destructible only by a non-attribute skill. I don't think I have a non-attribute skill. I have to. That's why it takes somebody else to do it. I think that's the issue.
Now, where was the next excavation region? Oh, seeing you makes me feel like I've finally come back to reality, Descendant. I've never seen anything like this in my entire career. The floating stones only just stopped. They were moving like crazy a minute ago. We can't see the guide, so it gave us quite a scare. Once you clear this area, I will lead the Ironheart excavation from higher ground. I'll also coordinate with you so that the guide can use the RK weapon too. We're almost there. Let's go.
It seems I've caused quite a scene. Fortunately, Luna was able to quickly explain the situation, so things could be settled.
Albion should thank me. Jeez, I can't believe a great artist like me is being bounced around some battlefield.
As a result, I was able...
It's Kyle. Don't look, keep moving. If you wave at me, the enemy will notice. We need to eliminate the enemy forces who have control of this corner.
Descendant, we'll bring the tactical armored vehicle when it's safe.
There's another enemy unit there. Eliminate them.
Another group of enemies has been spotted on the other hill. We can take control of the route by defeating that commander. Finish them.
to come here anyway, and I need your eye. I'll be waiting.
They're trying to get under our skins. Just wait.
Oh, that rude bastard. That's it! Reyna can take command of the field on high ground. Let's destroy them again together. Kick that Vulgus' butt. I knew they wouldn't give up that easily. Finish them. A second Vulgus appeared. We're almost there. Don't give up. Here's the last Vulgus we have to take care of. Finish them. Very good. I have a special performance for you as a... Hey, don't cut me off.
Oh, I can see you. I can see your blazing eyes. But are you sure about this? Are you willing to sacrifice yourself? You won't have seen this before. It will eat your arcade. Did no one tell you? Poor thing.
Steel yourself. They don't realize your potential. If things go as planned, you won't have any problems. I guarantee it.
Looking down on the Descendant coming to die is so exciting. Yes, come. I will kill you and offer the last Iron Heart to Master Garel.
Hey, it's almost over. Don't be afraid of them.
If things don't go to plan, we'll come and support you. Don't worry. Just focus on your mission.
I can sense their belief in you. I can see it in all those people looking at you. Trust yourself and concentrate on this moment. You can do it, Descendant.
Even if you kill me, you'll eventually die from this arcade device. But I don't have to experience that.
Enemy commander eliminated. It's time. Marcus, advance now.
Desert stuff has been completed. A red sphere. It's like Destiny. It's a corrupted sphere. What happened to my hand? I got a hand jammer.
You ready, Descendant? Guess inhaling all that excavation dust was worth it. Recover the Iron Heart as soon as Marcus punches a hole in that thing. Marcus, we're ready over here. How about on your end?
All ready, ma'am. Just give us a signal.
All right. Get rid of that hunk of iron.
Just what I was waiting to hear. Lock on target.
They're gonna try to blow it up. Oh, StarCraft.
to you now. Descendant? Descendant!
I have it.
That's it! Good job, everyone. Operation complete.
Okay. Cool, man.
Descendant. Approaching the third Ironheart. System synchronization process 100%. Everything is fine, Descendant. I can now control this Ironheart. Finally, after everything we've been through, we have obtained the Ironheart. It may only be one of the 3 Ironhearts, but we can still alter the future with it. For instance... Wait. Descendant? This Ironheart. The ancestors have left some encrypted data for me. File type. Inversion technology database. Descendant, how do the ancestors know about inversion? I thought inversion was Vulgus technology. This is beyond comprehension for my analysis system. Not to mention, this database has been protected with a powerful encryption system that can only be unlocked by observing inverted energy. We should take the Ironheart to a safe place for now. Let's hurry and return to Albion. I have something I must tell the Descendants.
Descendant, it's Seneca. If you're transporting the Ironheart back to Albion, you'll need to leave it there for now. It looks like the Colossus Devourer is drawn to the energy of the Ironheart. If you bring it to Albion now, the situation will become much worse.
Damn, what the heck? Why do you keep getting in the way at times like these, Colossi?
Colossi.
Not completely unexpected. Same thing happens every time an Ironheart is removed. We should brace for an intercept battle.
Don't act all nonchalant about this. You haven't even fully recovered yet. Kyle, listen. We should wait here and start transporting the Ironheart again when things settle down.
No. Oh, snap. You got to level 40?
Ready to be shot?
Wanna feel a chill? Wanna feel a chill?
Hmm. Okay. Working on my next shit.
You need information about the Colossi.
Descendant, Devara is a colossus that hasn't been seen for some time. It was last spotted a decade ago. It's a powerful colossus, which makes it very difficult to defeat. The existence of Devara in itself is devastating enough. But the biggest issue right now is that it's appeared at a location close to Ingress. If we fail, Ingress will be in great danger. Please, intercept Devourer.
Are you ready to be shot?
Are you ready to undertake a Void Intercept battle assignment?
This has the same weak points as the last boss. Okay. The Devourer. His teeth. Weapon level. Exclude rare or higher level. That's so helpful now. Cool. That boss got destroyed, man. That's crazy. It was so fast. Now, do I have to stay as Bunny for like everything else? Do I have to? Yeah, you have to.
Are you?
completed preparations?
You did it. Your actions have saved Ingress from destruction once again. However, the frequency of colossi appearing and moving toward Ingress is increasing. And many of them have been spotted close to Ingress. We need to find a solution for this once and for all. At this rate, Ingress is more likely to be destroyed by the colossi than the Vulgus. To prevent that from happening, we must close the dimensional wall immediately.
I guess nothing is stopping me from like technically I can go and probably that's a good question.
Are you ready to be shot?
Got a question about the operation? I've received the intercept battle results from Seneca. This won't do. Since we have the Ironheart, closing at least one part of the dimensional wall might be a good idea. Everyone, we're going to use the Ironheart at the Albion Prime hands. It's time to fulfill our desire to stop the Colossi. Enzo, prepare to activate the Prime hands.
Affirmative.
Descendant, why don't you go and observe? Since you played a key part in securing the Ironheart, you should experience this glorious moment firsthand. The future of humanity will change from here on out. I'm proud of you.
HQ, the Ironheart is in position. Prime hands ready to be activated.
I never thought that I'd live to witness this moment. Activate Prime hands. I'll also head. Enzo, what happened? Why has the emergency stop been activated?
It's the guide. Alpha, the guide wants to speak with you urgently. It's about the Ironheart.
Attention, all descendants. Listen to what I have to say for a moment. Please, do not use the Ironheart. We don't have much time.
Hey Lima, hey, what's up? How do you do? What is this? Wait, so if I wanted, how am I doing? I am doing all right. I am taking some time off on my son's 3rd day at daycare to calm my nerves down because my boy's struggling, and I'm playing some First Descendant over my lunch break. That's what's going on. But I will say that I've been on for about 3 hours, and I've got to actually depart right now. But if time provides later on in the week, I'll be on around this time or next week, and I'll probably be on tonight with something like some dark time. You think you should try this game? Yeah, sure, go ahead. It's free to play, and it's this Warframe, The Division, they're all scratching that itch. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. We talk about it. Let me know what other games you're into and what you like to play and all that stuff. But me, I've got to bounce right now. So I'm gonna